It took me too long to read because I'm very, very rusty. It's it's just been a hot minute. Well, hello, Milky. I restarted Wanakani. And I'll make the last time I did this when I started out with Lingo Deer, and then I went to Wanakani. I'm like, oh yeah, you get 25 lessons, and then you're done. So I think if I do Wanakani, I should be able to do Lingo Deer long enough to get to the next lesson. Because this has, you know, whatchamacallit, SSR, whatever, something like that. It takes me a while to read. I can't respond to everything in Japanese. Ground, fins, drop, which is different than leaf, slide, barb. Slide and barb are different. Ground, drop, fins, barb, slide. 2, lid, big, person, enter. Lid. 2, big, person, enter. I cannot both do my Japanese lesson and then respond to you completely in Japanese. Power, prison, mouth, woman, 7. Mouth, power, prison, woman. I didn't even try to look at it. Cross. Cross. Mountain. I remember kanji better than I remember, like, trying to read stuff at times. You'll see when we get to Lingo Deer. Cross. Mountain. River. Tree. Construction. River. These are the particles. These are not the radicals. Sorry. Not the actual kanji. Construction. Tree. 9. Gun. Sun. Toe. Stick. Gun. 9. Different than power. Sun. Toe. Stick. So I just caught my mom making fun of my triggers. Oh, I'm so sorry. $8 a.m.'s the next one? It's at 8 a.m.? Okay, I guess we're done with Wanakani. Fuck, okay. Related to communication. Oh. So we're restarting on Lingo Deer. I restart every time that I have like more than a month past, even though I've gotten to 45% through like all this shit, but I keep restarting. But that's what my brain does. It restarts. Let's see. You're gonna kinda kanji. I am the same. If I haven't played a game in a month and I come back, I'm just gonna restart it. Which my dad has just restarts Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom over and over and over again. So we're similar in that way. Except not with Lingo Deer. I'm farther behind. If you're not familiar with hiragana and katakana, you can learn more about them in the alphabet section. Also, Japanese words, characters, and separate. Nouns and verbs, grammatic genders, define infinite articles. I don't know English grammar, so trying to teach me Japanese grammar by relating it to English grammar is terrible. And so whether they're singular or plural will depend on the context. I had the same JP teacher about 3 different times. She had completely forgotten I took her class before. I never was able to take like a real Japanese class. They weren't like offered in high school or college. Not conjugated. I don't know what a conjugated verb is. Make a pronoun and verb tense agree. I don't know what I know what a verb tense is. I'd drop out several times, sadly. Oh. Unlike English, Japanese sentence follow subject, object, verb. I should remember this. I should definitely, like, I keep going over this lesson and not paying attention to it. I should do the reading lesson. Subject, object, verb. Include particles that indicate the meaning or parts of the speech of the preceding words. Watashi wa sushi wo tabemasu. It's also dark here, but it'll be sunlight in like 30 minutes. The be verb in the affirmative sense, because it has like N1 or N2 des, and those are noun. 2 different nouns, yeah. The character ha, which is wa. Where the only grammatical function has no meaning. The noun it follows is the topic of the sentence. When the character wa functions as a topic marking particle, it is pronounced wa instead of ha. This can be understood to be. Conjugation is changing the word based on things like tense or gender. Oh, okay. So like past tense, present tense are conjugated verbs. Example sentence. 私は日本人です。私はアメリカ人です。So it's I'm gonna try and pay more attention this time. So me, I'm the topic. Japanese, I am. 10 of verbs in dictionaries are completely without conjugation. Yeah. Negative tense. ではありません. Yeah. 私は中国人ではありません. 私は日本人ではありません. This and ではありません are polite forms of the verb to be. The polite forms are the default on more formal occasions between people of different stature, such as teacher and student, also between strangers. I learned the more colloquial plain forms of Japanese too. I'm halfway through Japanese 1. And I've had this since like 2020. I go a long time without doing it because I feel bad and then don't keep going. But there were a ton of rules for changing the verb based on stuff. Well, the lesson will be better explaining. Yeah, like I've gone through these lessons. I need to pay attention again. I need to solidify this in my brain every single time I restart. I don't like that I can't select the text. For some reason, I'm not allowed to select the text in this area. I don't know why. Because I like to select text as I read it, but this is like, hey, no, fuck you. Repetition helps, and not much wrong with that, yeah. Sayonara, Jane. One of the many words that has made its way into common knowledge among native speakers. Sayonara, goodbye. However, as you get more exposure to the Japanese language, you may encounter different ways of saying goodbye. They don't want you to copy their work. I mean, I'm sure that I can actually, I'm getting distracted. But the harder one has to plagiarize work to be better. Unless this is a JPEG, which you're grabbing it and moving it does not work, and it goes by that. Content. Cursor default. Unit detail. Unit detail. See. SPC. Area. Switch content. Switch head. Switch content. Where is it? Like, it should just be a thing that they're disabling selection, but you can turn that off. Like, here, I'm trying this. Font size. It's from media. It's that. I'm getting really distracted. Well, I can't find it. I started working on a new VTuber model again. I'm still in gathering resources phase. Sayonara is actually a formal way of saying goodbye when you aren't sure. I don't know why it has this little weird thing too. Aren't sure if you will be seeing that person again anytime soon. It's best to avoid this in casual situations, especially when you're likely to seeing your friends again in the near future. You can say jane or matane in these situations, which are more lighthearted. Alright then, see you later. English translation Japanese sentence. Of course, you may notice as you go through this course that the English translations of the Japanese may not sound as natural as they would have translated into native style English. This has been done to correspond as closely to the source Japanese sentence as possible to facilitate learning. It's also done to better adapt the unique culture and linguistic honorific and polite forms of Japanese. I like that. So here's the thing that I do in Lingodeer, which I guess you were saying that you were using Lingodeer, is that I do full Japanese. I don't do hiragana or romaji or the furigana. I just go for it. Can you increase the text size? Even more than this? This is huge. I'm gonna break the site at this point. Okay, that's loud. Could turn this down a little bit, and then we're gonna grab the music and turn it up a little bit. It was tiny for the stream. Okay. Come on, brain. Focus. Spent like 10 minutes looking at stuff. America. Nihonjin. Amerikajin. Amerikajin. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Igirisujin. Chugokujin. Chugokujin. Igirisujin. Igiris. Amerikajin. I don't like that you click the radio button, the radio button doesn't get filled in. Sayonara. Sayonara. By the way, I cannot fucking remember katakana. I don't know why. I can remember hiragana, even if I'm rusty. I'll figure it out. I just cannot get katakana in my goddamn brain. Okay. Chugojin. Honjin. Nihonjin. Amerikajin. Igirisujin. Took me 3 goes to get most katakana. I keep like avoiding katakana and like doing it by contextual base, so I keep getting far enough into stuff without properly learning it. Struggle with the most time, especially for some things I've memorized. Yeah, like it's difficult. So konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Make sure I'm reading correctly. Nihonjin. Nihon. Konnichiwa. Yeah, okay, this is right. Because you can type it out with like a keyboard, but I like seeing the characters. That helps me remember it more than writing it in Romaji, like on the keyboard. Katakana is important though. Yeah, it is important. I don't know. It sucks. I don't know why. I guess probably just less exposure to it. Sayonara. Sayonara. Konnichiwa. 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 Watashi wa Nihonjin desu. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Nihonjin desu. Watashi wa Chugoku. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Watashi wa Igirisujin desu. Watashi wa Chugokujin. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Watashi wa Nihonjin desu. I do this really fast and I make errors because of it, but I can't not, because I don't know. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Brain. Fucking duckhead. I don't know. Watashi wa Nihonjin desu. Watashi wa Nihonjin desu. Watashi wa Chugokujin desu. Watashi wa Amerika. Watashi wa Wata desu. I clicked on the wrong thing. Wa desu. Watashi wa Nihonjin desu. Wa shi. No. Ta shi. I have a thing where I'll see something in my brain and then I just won't click on the right spot. Oh, wait, Nihon. No, Nihon. I fucked up. Watashi wa ni hon ji. I fucked that up bad. Yes, I understand. Yes. Yes, this is more accountability for me.
韓国人。
韓国人。
私は韓国人は韓国です。私は韓国人ではありません。私は日本人ではありません。
ではありません。I'm not.
私は日本人ではありません。私は韓国人。私は日本人では。私はイギリス人ではありません。私はアメリカ人ではありません。
I also am bad about like not reading. I don't read character by character. I read the entirety of the word as kind of like it's an object, which is why kanji is really nice to me because I do that anyways. This becomes a whole word instead of just being like these individual characters. I'm just like, it's that length, it starts with this, it ends with that. It's dewa arimasen. So if you slipped in a different character that looked kind of similar into there, I would fuck up. It's all about getting used to it. I mean, it's not a completely bad thing. I mean, we do that in English too. What I was describing right then? Yeah. Yeah, we do that in English too. It's just I am both fast at it, but then I end up having incorrect things at time. Like, I don't know, like I am faster at it, but then I can screw it up really bad. So I should slow down, but I don't. Ah, that rhymes then.
私はアメリカではありま韓国人か
こ
く
こ
こ
く
くじん
Imagine with some verbs that starts with I. Oh, imasu, arimasu. 私は韓国人ではありません。
私はイギリス人。私はアメリカ
Nope.
人。イギリス人。
You see that these are the same amount or same amount. They both have re in the middle and they end with the jin. So get those confused real fast.
ではありません。私は韓国人です。は、た、し、は、か、ん、
韓国のかん国人かん
こ
国
人
人
です。私は韓
I
国
can
人
start of the section and the end of the section will be the same. Oh, that was all that one? It doesn't be like you finished it or whatever, which is fine. Alright, learning tips. Alright. Yes or no questions? Just put the question mark particle ka. Very easy. Don't use a question mark, but period instead. Formal writing. Small circle. あなたは中国人ですか？あなたは日本人ですか？あなたはアメリカ人ですか？It messes with brains when you do that. Yeah. The first person, second person, and third person subject pronouns in Japanese. Personal pronouns in Japanese always keep the same form, regardless of what part of speech they're in a sense. So first person, watashi, watashi tachi. Second person, anata tachi. Third person, ano hito, kare, kanajo. Ano hito tachi, karera. Because ano hito tachi, kanajo tachi. Karera, because why not? There's a lot of like things are different for this word because fuck you is why. Like, I'm sure there's a long historical reason, but I'm just like, ugh. Well, learning Japanese, we're taught the full sentences, but most of the time they drop this. Yeah, we'll get to that pretty soon. I think they'll be like, yeah, you can drop a lot of it. It is in Lingodeer itself. It'll I don't know when it is, but it's basically like, by the way, you don't have to say watashi wa every single fucking time. Polite way, males and females. You can use boku or ore. Boku is slightly more polite than ore. Second person pronoun, anata, can be replaced with kimi. Casual tone between friends. Note that kimi is most often used by a man to address a woman. Please avoid using anata or kimi to address someone senior or a higher possession, but they teach you anata. It's confusing. Third person pronouns, anohito, kare, kanojo. More frequent use anohito. More frequently used third person pronouns, gender neutral, while kare, kanojo can be used to refer to a boyfriend or girlfriend, respectively. Adding tachi to the end of a singular pronoun gives us plural form, but with one exception, the plural form of kare is karera, not kare tachi. But why? Why though? Why isn't it tachi? Sensei and kaishain. Sensei is a formal and respectful term used to refer to teacher. Teacher is addressed directly as sensei. Also, in sensei, arigato. Sensei can also be used to address other learned people such as physicians, lawyers, authors, or politicians. Show respect. Kaishain refers to anyone who works in a corporate setting. Gairego, or borrowed foreign word sarariman, also has the same meaning. Kaishain. Onyomi. Chinese reading for kanji characters. In Japanese, a kanji character can have several readings. So the term onyomi, which can be literally translated as sound reading, is an imitation of the original Chinese production. Pronunciation. Production? What? One kanji may often use the same onyomi reading or pronunciation, even in different kanji compound words, although it may have other onyomi readings associated with it. Example of the kanji that's in the second one in Sensei uses, well, I should remember what that is, but I forgot. I don't really want to talk about this. Yeah. What did I? Okay, I understand. Uses the same onyomi reading and is pronounced sei in the 3 different combinations below. So it follows that the next time this kanji appears, you may well be able to guess its pronunciation is sei. Also, maybe. Sensei, gakusei, ryugakusei. So, life. I thought life was like inochi. I don't know how that's pronounced. You didn't. This lesson doesn't teach me. No one in Lingodeer has taught me what life is. How am I supposed to know? Okay, student. They have more than one more for. Oh yeah, that's fair. Ugh.
学生
Gakusei.
私は学生です
I've already like forgotten.
私は学生です
The problem is that when it shows in kanji, I'm sitting like gakusei. I'm like, it's gakusei, but I'm like gakusei. No, it was gakusei or gakusei?
私は学生です
Gakusei.
先生私は先生ではありません私は学生です学生会社員
This is one I don't remember as often.
会社
It
員
doesn't come up in lessons as much.
先生
Because they'll teach you a word for one lesson and then it'll show up like 5 lessons later. I'm like, I don't remember.
先生私は先生ではありません会社員先生
And then we don't have enough words, so Chinese is thrown in here.
中国人先生学生
And
アメ
America.
リカ人
Kaishain, ではありません.
学生
Oh. Sometimes it has you, like, write out the kanji, and sometimes it'll force you to use the hiragana. I don't know the difference of why.
先生
Like this.
んい私は会社員です。私は先生ではありません。私は学生です。わたは学です。私は
Familiar.
会
It's
社
like,
員ではありません。
There's also the fact that, like, sometimes my brain stops. It's not that I'm having trouble processing what to put in next. My brain just stops.
私は会社員では私は学
It's
生
not like you'll
です。
never see it written down here. That's true. So,
わたしは
uh,
が
く
いです。
because there's one word, like the word for socks, fucks me
私は
up. Don't remember what it is, but it's
あな
fucks me
た
up.
は日本人ですか？あなたは学生ですか？
学生ですか? Let's use that for a moment. 私、あなた、autopilot. あなたは日本人ですか?
あなたはイギリス人ですか？留学生
I don't know why this is international student. It just looks like a group of students. But anyways, that thingy student.
留学生あなたは留学生ですか？あなたは
I
先
was always
生
told
で
that
すか？
brain just stops is lack of focus, not professional. Well, I mean, I have basically I have not been diagnosed with ADHD, but I'm fairly certain I have it. It's hard. Not sensei. This guy. The spaces are actually throwing me off for some reason.
あなたはイギリス人です
Yeah,
か？
it just came time to catch a sandshrew. Good job. Did I tell you the one time I actually shouted at my teacher, shut up, because I didn't know there were issues when it comes to context? Huh? Oh, you accidentally shouted at my teacher, shut up, because I didn't know there were issues when it comes to context. You know what? I know you have bipolar in some phases of bipolar heavy mirror that of ADHD. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's also learning that stimulants that, because I have a stimulant medicine for weight loss that is a lot like ADHD medicine. So a doctor was like, be very careful. You may feel like really, like, people were describing it as like, I just went crazy. I had to clean my bathroom with a toothbrush because there was just too much energy. And I'm like, I feel fine. I feel good. I feel focused. The context being I was calling myself noisy, but the way I did it made it extremely close to me shouting at them to shut up. You did not catch the Sandshrew, Shun. Unfortunately, you have failed. あなたよ。あなたはイギリス人ですか？
留学生
留学生。
あなたは日本人ですか？
Also, I'm used to, like, the last time I did Japanese streams, no one talked to me. I didn't have a lot of people talking to me, so I just very unfocused. Took her a moment, but she pieced it together, and I will forever hold that L. あなたは日本人ですか？ Right? Yeah.
あなたはイギリス人ですか？あなたはイギリス人ですか？留学生
No. It's good. It's just different. It makes me have to stop and think sometimes, which is actually better than just flying through it. I'm not trying to finish a test on time. Because I haven't slept and I'm still kind of emotionally sensitive. Oh, I'm so sorry. I woke up at like 2 a.m., I think. And it is 6:58. Come on, brain. You... Yeah, that's... I know. Is it Ryu? Is it Ryu or Ryu ga Say yeah, I have to. You. I just forgot if like you have to put the extra thing. You.
学
Say
生あなたは留学生ですか
学生ですか?
あなたは学生
That
で
will
す
also
か
fuck me up of the having something with ooh and then also having another ooh afterwards, and it's like, oh god. An ad break will be coming because I can't stop it. Oh yeah, I didn't run ads when I started this fucking stream. Whoops. I mean, I don't use the Twitch manager anymore. I should use the Twitch manager, but I don't. Like, I'll need it if someone like subscribes, but usually I'll see when someone subscribes because I've heard more often now that like people who follow maybe sometimes want to lurk. So it may be best if you want to be sensitive to that to not actually call out your followers. There is a little noise that happens. And I thought I had a little animation of someone like in the corner waving or something, but I may not have had that. I may just only have it on the high emote. Twitch PS, yeah. Well, I'm not on VStream right now because I'm pissed at other stuff. Okay, I should have that for the follower as well. Cause VStream, there's a lot of decisions that were being made that really pissed me off, and I kind of wrote about it, and then as I was feeling that, they put an announcement out that yet another one of their events will be mostly featuring a bunch of VTubers that are not on VStream. There are 2 community slots for an Apex tournament. I don't know if that's 2 people on a team or 2 teams that will be from the community of VStream. And that's it out of 20 teams. And it's just like, why? And it has like a prize pool. It's sponsored by EA. It's hosted by VStream. But the majority will not be people actually streaming on VStream. And the previous event before this was Oshi Live concert. Oh, did the ad just start? Hello, Blow Chips. Let me finish my thought. The event that happened before this was Oshi Live, which was a like concert by V4 Mirai and something else that just played on VStream, but none of those talents stream on VStream. Previous one after that was the second generation of V4 Mirai that you could restream their debut. They don't stream, they're corporate VTubers that don't stream on VStream. The one before that, they all get the banners and promotions is restream of Petalite for Prism Project. Their debuts. I'm like, why? I don't understand. Whichever using how you use it. I'm using Lingodeer, lingodeer.com. And I like it a lot. It's not free. It's not free. I have the lifetime version, so I don't pay a subscription because I don't keep up with this enough to do a subscription. But I like it. I like it a lot. I'm 45% of the way through, but I'm also of Japanese 1, but there's like Japanese 2 and stuff. And I'm not doing this because my brain, I'm distracted. But I do like it. And it has options if this is too intense. There's hiragana and Japanese plus hiragana and stuff like that. And here, Romaji. I don't know what I was saying. Let me stop talking and drink something. Okay. あなたは学生ですか?
あなたは日本人ですか
I don't have sake. I have canned margarita in the fridge that I'm not going to drink at 7 a.m. あなたは日本人ですか?
あなたは日本人ですか?あなたはにほんじんですか? あなたは
Going to pretend that's close enough.
日本人です
That was the first one, right? Yeah.
あなたは 日本
Nope.
人ですか
Oh, shit. Why does it go all the way back? Anata wa yukakusei. This one. Okay, okay. Does Lingo have dark mode? I guess not. I guess they don't. I can't check my settings because this was made with the previous before VTuber email account and it likes to fucking name drop you if you go into your settings. I'm like, cool, thanks. I didn't need to have my email displayed. It's just the first one I ever went Renshu, at least Japanese. I haven't heard of that one. Like, cause like I paid for Lifetime like a long time ago, so I have this for now, but it would be nice. I also have Wanikani, but I've restarted again. I've never gotten to the point where you're supposed to pay for Wanikani. Because like part of me wants to, like, this also has a lifetime license that's for like $100 until January 4th, but like I keep not doing it and I keep resetting and not even getting to the point where I had to pay for it anyways.
医者
Isha. Isha.
私は医者です
I don't know what Lingo Deer currently is right now because I think the price went up for a lifetime license or they only have a lifetime license at certain times of the year. I don't remember how much it cost. Like, I think I got it when it was cheaper. I really like it personally just because, like, compared to Lingo, it has, like, this option and then it explains stuff and it has things broken down, like, not in a, normally I'll go through like basic objects and verbs like colors and whatever, but like this doesn't introduce colors or other things until it becomes part of the grammar. It's grammar first based learning. It teaches you how to construct sentences, something that Duolingo I've suffered with greatly.
私は医者ですあなたは会社員ですかあの人は日本人です。
I wish I could construct sentences good. Oh, I've filled that in. あの人は日本人です。
あの人は先生ですか
ですか？
医者。
医者。
あの人は医者ではありません。あの人は日本人です。
And I'm going through lessons that I've already done. I restarted, so I'm like going through all the lessons I've already done, so there's a lot. Let me get through this and I'll show you like what all it covers. Just remind me. 日本人です。
あの人は先生ですか医者。あの人は留学生ですか
あの人は留学生ですか
あの人は先生ですかあの人は日本人です。医者。医者。あの人は医者ではありません。あの人は日本人です。あの人は日本です。あの人は中国人ではありません。あの人は医者ではありません。あの人は医者ではあり。私は医者です。わたしは医者です。
There we go.
私は医者です。
Okay. So we're on professionalism, so it goes for professionals, people, like it'll say like people, yes or no, everyday items, but they're actually teaching you grammatical lessons. So house, language, possession, school, public spaces, existence, animals, locations, existence. Then you get into numbers, time, week, age, shopping, family. Like I'll put all the numbers together instead of just like being like, I want to buy 5 apples and then not explaining it. I didn't know that was the word for doctor. I just saw sensei for doctor. I mean, I guess, like, if you have to have a word to specify between sensei teacher and sensei doctor. I really like this Fire Emblem gameplay. Thank you, YouTube. Huh? Shopping, my family, weather, seasons, animals, colors. colors, clothing, adjectives, and then I started getting to grammar, and then I cried. I guess I don't know. The last like 2 times I haven't gotten back to this point, so, but then it has all of this, and then it has Japanese too, which has all of that. And it has different things, but I'm just using Japanese. Let me look. Oh, I guess it only has those 2. Okay. Well, it has Korean, Chinese, Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, Russian, Italian, Vietnamese, Thai, Spanish, Latin America, French accelerated. I don't know what French accelerated means. What am I? I'm profession, last one. No, I'm not. I already did Isha. Okay, I'm done with profession. People. And then I like Lingo Deer because it explains stuff, which we're going to go over. And I'm going to drink water. Ugh. The interrogative questions, question words. Note on question sentences. The question marking particle ka is always put at the end of question. The word order in a question stays the same in its declarative form. I don't know what declarative form is. I mean, I'm assuming that means declaring something, question mark. The interrogative word for who is dare. Anata wa dare desu ka? Ano hito wa dare desu ka? Ano otoko no hito wa dare desu ka? Mo. Now we have a new particle. Also or well. So, watashi wa Nihonjin desu. Tanaka-san mo Nihonjin desu. Watashi wa gakusei desu. Ri-san mo gakusei desu. Why? Oh, these are also lowercase. For some reason, I thought Tanaka-san wasn't lowercase. Okay. Son. Informal equivalents. Why not? I actually like why not. Actually, I like all the babies. Okay. San is a suffix added after a person's last name as a polite form of address. It's equivalent to Mr., Mrs., Mrs. You should never use san when referring to yourself. Okay. Example. Really? Referring to yourself. What does that mean? When people say their names to refer to themselves, you can't add san to it? Why? Why never? Tanaka-san for Mr. Tanaka. I love how in English capitalization only existed because we were using the different forms of text all willy-nilly and then started to lean to emphasis because it's arrogant. Oh. Okay. Among male peers, when speaking to a younger female, the suffix kun is often used in place of san. Younger male. I just read that as female. I'm like, wait, what? Tanaka-kun. Addressing a close female friend, the suffix chan is often used as used after her first name as well. Why is there weird spaces? Referring to different genders. There are 2 ways to refer to men and women in Japanese. One is more common in written text, and the other more common in conversational speech. A third term used to refer to young men and women and boys and girls. Wait, a third term is used to refer to young men and women and boys and girls. The 3 terms can be found in the chart below. Okay. Written, dansei, josei. Conversational. Otoko no hito, onan no hito. Conversation. Juvenile. Otoko no ko, onna no ko. That makes sense, because I'm like, I never hear josei, or anything like used a lot in dansei. Like, it seems less common, and then I'm like, right, I didn't read this. Written. Do not simply use otoko and onna when referring to a person's gender as considered impolite. Proper terms are, thank you for, okay. I did, okay. I'm gonna assume those are. Gender here is very different from gender in Spanish or French. It's a biological concept rather than a grammatical one. Grammatical genders do not exist in Japanese, thus there is no gender-based verb conjugation or subject-verb in Japanese. I've seen josei, like, I've heard josei, like, rarely, but they're usually either speaking weird or they're talking about something, or, like, it's not super common. So, that makes sense that it's not usually conversational, it's usually written. kunyomi is the term for the second set of Japanese readings for each kanji character, because there are two, because why not? Unlike the onyomi or Chinese reading described before that is most often used in combination with other characters. This reading is used for the pronunciation of Japanese words. Okay, thank you for that whistle. Japanese words, often in combination with hiragana characters following it to complete the word. Jin, hito, dan, otoko, jo, onna. That makes sense. It goes back and then it goes back all the way instead of like, I need to actually do this.
男の人
I don't remember how it like shows like the girls, like how they, okay.
男の人女の人男の人
For some reason in Wanankani, you don't learn the male kanji. Like don't think I've come across the male kanji. It doesn't like teach you that in order. It doesn't teach you kanji like in order to anything. It's like based on this weird system. So like I haven't come across that. But Ona is all everywhere. Let's see. There's 60 levels of kanji. So like a lot of shit. Oh, Wanankani. Shut up. I guess I can review them later, but they just had extra study and reviews recently. It used to be like, you cannot touch and look at this until it is time. 2K official characters. Yep.
あの男の人はアメリカ人です。
あの男の人はアメリカ人です。
女の人
女の人。
あの女の人は学生ですか？
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 Oh yeah, like I've seen like people go out on the streets like, hey, do you know what this kanji is? Like Japanese people to Japanese people, and just like, nope. Because there's only a certain amount, like you're not, like Japanese speakers, normal people that like graduate at like high school are, I don't think, know all kanji. Like not all kanji are completely 100% taught. From what I understand. Is that, because there's certain levels that'll say like you have this many kanji as a level of a elementary school, middle schooler, or high schooler. They have a test for proficiency, yeah. Is that woman over there a student? Oh no. Oh god. I'm just remembering. Kokosoko. Asoko. The fucking... It's so hard to remember. Okay, is that one over there? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no hito. Ah, 学生ですか？
あの男の人はアメリカ人です。あの人は誰ですか？
誰？ Very grid based.
男の人。
男の人。
あの男の人は誰ですか？
誰ですか？
あの女の人は誰ですか？
ですか？
男の人。
おー、brain。
お、と、
こ、
こ、
の、
の、
人。
と。あの女の人は誰ですか？女の人。
Wow, I'm trying to like, okay. Wait. Onna no hito. Okay.
あの男の人は誰ですか？あの男の人は誰ですか？あの男の人はアメリカ人です。あのおとこの人で
No. That man over there is American. Ano, hito. I can, let's do it again. I'm trying to remember. Ano, otoko no do wa. I'm stupid. I'm sitting there thinking Dare's in the sentence. What the fuck? あの男の人はアメリカ人ですか？男の人は
はアメリ
カ
カ
人。
人です。あの男の人は
My brain's not in the best brain for this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
あの人は田中さんです。
人は田中さん
あの
です。
人は王さんではありません。
王さんありません。I didn't look at the kanji for Tanaka-san. Whoops. There goes that one. あの人
あの人は王さんではありません。
あの人は王、yeah, son. Okay, 王さん。ではありません。
田中さんは日本人ですか？
田中さんは日本人ですか？王さんは学生ですか？
田中さんは日本人ですか？
田中さんは日本人ですか？
あの男の人はリーさんですか？
いいさん。This one messed me up a little bit, this lesson, because it introduces these three names, but it doesn't use them as, like, objects you learn. So it doesn't, like, tell you that that's the kanji for Lee, and just like, oh, figure it out. I'm
あ
like,
の
okay.
女の人は鈴木さんではありません。
It doesn't happen a lot. It's only for, like, names and stuff. あの人は Suzuki, like Suzuki. I'm just knowing that's one that I haven't picked. So this is Suzuki-san. ではありI can't read that. My brain can't
あ
read.
の女の人
right
は
now.
鈴木さんではありません。
鈴木さんは留学生ではありません。
あの人は田中さんです。
あの人は田中さんです。
あの人は王さんではありません。あの人は王さんではありません。王さんは学生ですか？あの男の人はリーさんですか？あの男の人はリーさんですか？あの女の人は鈴木さんではありません。鈴木さんは留学生ではありません。鈴木さんは留学生ではありません。すさんは学生留ではあり。あの人は田中さんです。あのとはたなかさんです。あの人は
も
B さんも学生です。
うさんも学生です。
王さんも中国人です。
王さんも中国人です。B さんも学生です。
田中さんも先生です。あなたもアメリカ人ですか？あの人もイギリス人ですか？
あの人もイギリス人ですか？
あの人もイギリス人ですか？
あなたもアメリカ人ですか？
鈴木さんも日本人ですか？
人ですか？
田中さんも医者ではありません。
医者ではありません。
私も会社員ではありません。
医者員ではありません。
鈴木さんも日本人ですか？
さんも日本人ですか？
王さんも中国人です。田中さんも医者ではありません。
田中さん、well, this is easy because it's only the name. 田中さんも医者ではありません。
私も会社員ではありません。
私
も
も会社員
会社員
で
ではあ
はありま
りません。
せん。
リーさんも学生です。 あなたもアメリカ人ですか？
あなたもアメリカ人ですか？
田中さんも医者ではありません。
あ、
田中
さん
さん
も医者
医者
ではありません。
ではあり。リーさんも学生です。リさんも
が、
がくせいす。リーさんも
I expect my brain to like turn off so fast. Like a little bit? A little bit more? Ugh. Hi, yeah. Snow's easy. Hi, yeah. 田中さんは学生ですか？はい、田中さんは学生です。いえ、田中さんは学生ではありません。Second and third person pronouns. Depending on whether you know the name of the person you're speaking to or speaking of, there are two ways to refer to them. The name is unknown. Last name, San. Third person. Last name, San. The name is unknown. Anata. Second person. Anata. Third person. Anohito. Second. Huh? Okay. As we almost often know the names of people we speak of, last name San is more frequently used than Anata or Anohito. In this sentence, Tanaka-san wa Nihonjin desu ka? Where the context is unclear, Tanaka-san could be referring to either the person spoken to or the person spoken of in the conversation. Oh. Yeah. That is unclear. Subject omission. Unlike in English, in Japanese... Oh, there we go. Here's where it is, Milky, if you're still here. Unlike in English and Japanese, when the context is clear, it's grammatically correct and common practice to omit the subject. As an example of a yes or no question, since the subject has already been mentioned in the question, it's now clear to both participants in the conversation what they're talking about. Oh, you're not? Okay. Hence, the subject won't be mentioned again. It's unnecessary to repeat in the answer to the question. Tanaka-san wa gakusei desu ka? Hi. Tanaka. Hi. Gakusei desu. Yeah. Gakusei de wa arimasen. I almost say de wa. I'm like, what? Why does it say unlike in English? It exists in English, doesn't it? Unlike English. Trying to think, my brain. It's like, well, okay. You would still, like, if someone's like, is Tanaka-san a student? You would say, yes, Tanaka-san's a student, or yes, he's a student, or yes, but not like, hello, Mori. Not like, yes, student. Yes, student is considered, like, rude. Actually doesn't tend to drop parts of the sentence. We have a propensity to say the full thing most of the time. The thing is, like, someone could say, yes, yeah, student. But, like, the formal, correct way? I don't know. In Japanese, it will drop the entire subject. Oh, in English, the object is omitted. It's a little bit weird because English is weird. But, like, if you get rid of this, it's, yes, is a student. Yes, is not a student. Or no, is not a student. No, not a student. If not having those sounds weird. In comparison to language we're related to. In German, they drop more. Oh. Well, hello, Mori. Oh, I already read. Wait, no. Wait, did I just read a lesson and then go to the next thing? No, that was yes and no. Oh, right. Okay. I don't know why it goes back and it boots me back to here. That's why I was confused. Okay. Nata wa gakusei desu ka?
はい、私は学生です。
私は学生です。Tanaka-san wa Honjin desu ka?
はい、私は日本人です。
私は日本人
あな
です。
たは学生ですか？あなたは学生ですか？あなたは学生ですか？
はい. Brain. Like, my brain can only read words right now. I cannot read the hiragana characters right now. The state my brain is, I cannot read out the characters. I can only see the words I already know. I don't know how to explain them, but I'm sitting there having to think, ha, e. Yeah, an example in English. はい、私は学生です。
田中さんは日本人ですか？
日本人ですか？
鈴木さんは会社員ですか？
鈴木さんは会社員ですか？
はい、私は会社員です。
はい、私は会社員です。
B さんは中国人ですか？
B さん
さんは
は
中国人ですか？はい、私は中国人です。
私は中国人です。
はい、私は学生です。
Come on. It's also hi versus wa. I'm just like, hi.
はい、私は学生です。
Oh, I actually had to do it for this one. I haven't dropped it yet.
はい、私は会社
That's the
員
next
です。
lesson, I think. はい、私は会社員です。
はい、私は中国人。はい、私は中国人です。
Almost
あ
forgot
なた
this.
は学生ですか？
Whoops. Ah,
あ
な
な
が
た
は
は
学
学
生
生
です。
ですか？あなたは学生ですか？
This one is dropping it. I think. あの人はアメリカ人ですか？
いいえ、あの人はアメリカ人ではありません。
いえ、あの人はアメリカ人ではありません。Or at least I thought it eventually taught dropping it. I mean, it mentioned it. I think later it does drop stuff. I don't know. Got another ad break. おさんは先生ですか？
いいえ、王さんは先生
I
では
struggle
あ
with
りませ
explaining
ん。
an example. Have you been typing this whole time? いいえ、おさんは先生ではありません。To be fair, I'm not an English teacher. No, I'm a linguist. That's fair. いえ、あの人はアメリカ人です。ではありません。
いいえ、王さんは先生ではありません。鈴木さんはイギリス人ですか？
鈴木さんはイギリス人ですか？
いいえ、鈴木さんはイギリス人ではありません。田中さ
I'm
ん
someone who
は
has
学生です
a literal
か？
head injury that fucked up with English comprehension. Ugh. Languages are hard. Even your own language can be hard.
田中
さん
さんは学生ですか？いいえ、田中さんは学生ではありません。いいえ、田中さんは学生では、いいえ、田中さんは学生ではありません。いいえ、あの人はアメリカ人で
Cheers
は
with
あ
it,
りま
Henry.
せ
It
ん。
literally hurt to think about how certain words were spelled. Oh no. Yeah.
いいえ、あの人はアメリカ人ではありません。あの人はアメリカ人ですか？の
Ugh.
あの人はアメリカ人ですか？あの人はアメ
Huh. They didn't do it. I know eventually they do drop it, but I guess they just taught it. Weird. Ugh. Ugh. Still miss sequence words all the time. I don't know what I do. I flub things. I don't I don't know. Helps to have them teach it. Yeah. Brain. What am I? I don't know. Grammatical number of Japanese nouns. Demonstratives. There's no such concept as singular versus plural in Japanese nouns. Generally, Japanese nouns have only one form. A noun by itself does not give away its quantity. Therefore, plurality can be inferred by only by looking at the entirety of speech context. Watashi wa gakusei desu. Watashi tachi wa gakusei desu. Shown from the example, there's no change in the form of the noun gakusei, but from the subject and the context. We can tell which one is singular and which one's plural. Because the grammar follows even after it's dropped. So, in order to not sound weird, you need the phantom words in there, so to speak. Here we are. Kore sora are. And there's like doko soko asoko. Oh, I don't know why this, that, and there, like, distance. I have problems. I have problems with this, and I don't know why. Kore is close to speaker. Sore is close to listener. Hare is far away from both the speaker and the listener. But it doesn't help that it's unwieldy in English. It's like this, that over there. It's like, we don't have a specific word for that over there. It's that. Things that you point to that are farther away from both speaker is also that. But there's a specific word for it in Japanese. So my brain's like, Referring to gaha particles loosely. I see. We used to. Did we used to? Pay attention to different choices of demonstrators by the speaker and listener in the same conversation. We used to have a second person stuff and third person stuff. Huh. When they're talking about a book that is new to the speaker, kore, listener would call it sore. When they're talking about... Because, like, and also, like, in terms of my own use of English, I don't think about using this and that. Like, if there's something right directly in front of my screen that I didn't like, I would say, what is that? Even though it's close to me. And this is like, look at this neat thing. Even if it was like further away. I don't know. I don't use this and that like as distance markers. I love how this and that in Japanese is quite literally proximity based. Yeah. You mean that neat thing? Yeah. Yes, this neat thing. As for Are, if the book mentions fire, we'll speak to the listener. Yeah, this neat thing. That neat thing? This neat thing. I'm just like, oh. I went back. Okay. Well, this has 4 lessons in it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's the lesson that introduces a book, a newspaper, and a magazine, and a letter all at the same time. They're all introducing... Actually, I don't think it introduces this, but it shows it. They're introducing literature, which, you know, makes sense. But for me, trying to form sentences based on kanji, that 2 of them are pretty complicated, and kind of start off the same-ish, kind of. I don't remember which one's the difference between... The book's easy because it's in the fucking country title. Which one's, it's Zashi and Shinbun. One of them is a newspaper, one of them is a magazine. Which one? I think Shinbun is the newspaper. You're probably not meant to start with kanji. Yeah, you're not. I did it anyways. Hon.
手紙
Oh, it does teach.
手紙
Tegami.
新聞
It's just like they use tegami in like... I think tegami is not used in this lesson in terms of like sentences. And then like fucking 8 lessons later, it's like tegami, and I'm like, what? I meant to start with the... I forget what the hiragana tiny mark... Furigana, yeah. Newspaper.
新聞
Yeah, and this is
新聞
Shinbun book.
本これは本です
Kore wa honbu. Wait, kore. This. Kore wa hon desu.
新聞これは新聞です
Kore wa shinbun
手
desu.
紙
Tegami.
これは 手
I
紙
guess
で
I do
す
kind of use it. I just don't remember using it as much. これは本。これは本 book. これは本。brain. これは手紙です。これ and then there's like このこれ all that
これ
fun
は
stuff.
手紙です
Japanglish. これ oh my god. これは手紙です。
本これは本です
Can't remember the difference between a desk and a chair.
新聞
Like it logically makes sense to most people, I would say, to us to put conceptually related items together when you're teaching them. But my brain goes so much with the first impression and then relating things that are related to it. Like it's just me. This is a me thing. But like if you put a bunch of concepts together and teach them together, I will confuse those concepts because if they're related.
新聞
新聞
手紙
が
み
oh が
がみ
See, I'll do this thing. I'll go tegami, and I know that this is one that I need to use, so I'll click it. I'm like, no, but I don't need that yet.
これは手紙です
But my brain has like focused in. I'm like, I know I need that one. It's like, not yet. これ It's kind of like the ADHD test that I took. Not like an online test. Like I actually went to a psychiatrist, and that was a different situation. But one of them is like, holding yourself from not clicking something on like, it was like 1 and 2. If you see a 1 pop up, click 1. If you see a 2, don't click. I would click on everything. As soon as, the ads? Shouldn't be ads right now. HD ads? Huh? Hello, Jacoby. Ad ADHD. Oh god. HD ads. Oh god. But I would click on both of them because it appeared on my screen and I'm like, I gotta click! Oh, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. My brain is dying. これは手紙です。
新聞
Well, you didn't teach me what magazine was yet. 新聞
新聞
手
手
紙
紙雑誌
雑誌
本
本これは新聞です。
これは
I did make it myself. This is indeed true. Yeah. Ow. I have a 3D model and stuff, but I don't feel like using it right now. これ
これは
手
手
紙。
紙ですこれは
I'm barely
本です
existing as I am.
これは
Health check.
Thank you, thank you. Kore wa brain. Kore wa hon desu.
ですこれは本です
Oh dear lord.
これは新聞ですか
Kore wa shinbun desu ka?
雑誌
Dashi. Dashi is more complicated than shinbun. I know this now.
これは雑誌です
Kore wa zashi desu. Get it, dear lord. Huh?
これは本ではありません
これは本ではありません。
雑誌
Chillard. Oh, okay. Sashi. What?
雑誌
Okay, this one I have to remember. It's za. No, zas. Zas. It's not zashi. It's Zashi. The fucking dude, this little fucker right here. I don't even remember what it's called, but this little fucker right here.
それは手紙です。
それは手紙です。
それは雑誌ですか？
Sue. I mean, it's not Sue. It's not Sue. This. It's the tiny Sue. The tiny Sue. That means cut things in half. Like, it's not Nippon, it's Nippon. You take the consonant of the next one and stick it at the end. Not Nippon, but Nippon. Nippon. それは雑誌ですか? Stop trying to cut Japan in half.
それは手紙です。
それは手紙です。
それは新聞ではありません。
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 それは手紙です。雑誌。
Oh, you want me to put them in order? Oh, fuck me. I did it!
これは雑誌です。
これ
は
雑誌。
雑誌です。それは雑誌ですか？
悪い。Is that a magazine? それは雑誌ですか？
それは新聞ではありません。
それは新聞
ではありません。これは新聞ですか？
これwait.
これは新聞ですか？
Okay, it is これ, not それ。
これは新聞ですか？これは新聞です。
This. Okay, let me do this without looking. I'm closing my eyes. This. Is this a book? So that is sore. Without like trying to find it in here and think about it. Sore wa this. This. Huh? This. Oh yeah, this ka.
それは手紙ですか？
それは
それ。
We'll do this while we'll hear it. それは手紙ですか? But I won't like read the sentence. Is that a letter? That. それは手紙ですか?
あれは雑誌です。
あれは雑誌です。
あれは手紙です。
あれは手紙です。あれは雑誌です。
あれは新聞ですか？
あれは新聞ですか？
あれは手紙です。
あれは手紙です。
あれは雑誌ではありません。
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 あれは雑誌ではですか？
あれは新聞ですか
？What's that sound before this sentence was not this thing, was it?
これは本ですか？
Okay. これは本ですか？ My brain is
これは本
dying.
ですか？
Okay, is that this that それは手紙ですか？
あれは新聞ですか？
あれは新聞ですか？
あれは雑誌です。
あれは雑誌です。
あれは雑誌ではありません。
That one over there is not a magazine. あれは雑誌ではありません。
これは本ですか？
Can you imagine saying that in English? That one over there is not a magazine. It's like, huh? What are you talking about? これ this. So it's これは本
ですか？これは本です。これは何ですか？
これは何ですか？ That それは雑誌です。
それは何ですか？
それは 何ですか? これは何ですか?
それは雑誌です。
それは雑誌です。
あれは新聞です。
あれは
あれは
新聞です。newspaper.
新です。
あれ that one over there. Newspaper.
あれは新聞です。
あれはOkay, it's repeating that, but it has no audio for this one. It's just lagging. That's why I'm just like, ah! This is a book. This one doesn't have audio. Why doesn't this one have audio? Almost all of them have audio. Okay, I can do it, but it's funny. Anyways. これは本です。
それは雑誌です。これは本です。あれは何ですか？
あれは、whoops.
は
なんですか？
ですか？あれは新聞です。
あれは新聞です。
これは何ですか？これは
な、
の、
no, no.
な、
You won't believe me that the na and the ka look like they're in my brain. Like you just connect this one and don't have the loop. Like fucking. What are the characters that are like part of Neko and something else? これはなんですか?
これは何です？
Oh, was that it? I'm just wondering when I should stop, because obviously my brain is gone, but I'm just farting along. Let me read the lesson for the next one. Answering yes or no questions 2. N. Noun. Wait, and desu ka? Huh? Previously, we learned that the two most straightforward answers to a yes or no question, which are hai or ie. Hai or ie. Coming up, let's add so desu and chigaimasu after hai and ie, respectively, to answer the question more emphatically. So, I don't remember what emphatically means. Tanaka-san wa gakusei desu. Hai, so desu. Ie, chigaimasu. And one should. This is a sentence frames for a simple this or that question. Is it N1 or N2? To which N1 and N2 both. Oh. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah. To answer this or that question, we need to choose either one of these two choices offers questions. Kore wa teburu desu ka? Camera desu ka? So you say, is it this? Or is it that? Why is there not a space in desu ka here, but there's a space in desu ka here? Where do I come with this? You're back to writing in Japanese when I can't read it right now. Terebi. Welcome to the katakana section. The space in English bit is in the English bit. Well, I'm saying, no, the English bit. No, I mean, one of them here. This is desu ka in English, not spaced. This is desu ka in English, spaced. I'm not talking about the Japanese space. I'm talking about in this English right here. Desu ka, no space. Desu ka, space. Yeah, it was the Romaji or whatever. I didn't mean Englishman because it's pointless. I forgot to say for that person a long time ago, the only downside to Lingo Deer is there's not a randomized, like, testing. Like, if you retake this lesson, it will be in the same order and all that stuff again. Like, you can't have, like, a random vocabulary lesson type thing or stuff like that. That's the bad thing, is that you don't quite get that. Skue. Which was that? Su. Okay, and su and tsu. Skue. テレビ
テレビ。それはテレビですか？
それはテレビですか？テレビですか？
はい、そうです。これはテレビです。
はい、そうです。これはテレビです。I just feel like this is lagging. Okay. This. これは本ですか？
はい、そうです。それは本です。
はい、そうです。それは本です。
それはテレビですか？
それ
それ
は
は
テレビですか？
ですか？はい、そうです。これはテレビです。
そうです。これはテレビです。
机。
机。
あれは机ですか？
あれは机ですか？
はい、そうです。あれは机です。
はい。はい、そうです。
あれは机ですか？あれは机でか？はい、そうです。あれは机です。テレビ。
Katakana just looks like the same thing rotated. They're just lines and squares rotated. That's rare. Terebi.
はい、そうです。これはテレビです。
はい。はい。
はい
そうです。
そうです。
テレビ
テレビ
です。
です。
What?
はい、そうです。これはテレビです。
これは I just omitted これは OK
はい、そうです。あれは机です。
はい
い、
そうだ
そうです。
これは
あれ
あれは
は
fuck
机です。はい、はい、そうです。これはテレビです。
はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい
はい、
はいそうです
そうです。
これ I just want to say テレビですこれ
これ
は
は
テレビです Okay, continue. Hello? Lingo dear? Hello? Do you have a problem? Okay, I can't click on anything. And the page won't go back? What happened? Okay. That tab died. Because, yes. I'm starting to stare into space. I was hoping I could stream for longer, only like an hour and a half is what I got. Because, like, on Christmas, I streamed for 4 hours. It was so good. And then now my brain is gone. Basically, I need to go take a nap now. Oh, but like in 2 minutes, my Wani Kani will be ready. That's Kani Wani. Whoops. Stop! Don't want to start reviews. Stop making a full page fucking modal. What's the point of a modal if it's the full page? Website design is my passion. No, I need to stop. I need to go to fucking bed. I will see you guys. Bye-bye.